Greetings YouTube, Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to the next episode of Star Fox 64. This is episode number 5, and in this episode we begin with Sector Y, the combat zone. In the last episode, I showed you an alternate route to take on the first mission in Corneria to be able to reach Sector Y in the first place, and now that we're here, we've got all kinds of crazy stuff going on, including giant flying robot space monkeys with lasers. And yeah, it doesn't really get any cooler than that, except for the fact that we have to kill them. So that part kind of sucks because I wish they were on our team. Anywho, that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to take on Sector Y, and there's two options for after Sector Y as well. I believe you can go to Solar as one of them, and then maybe Fortuna for the other one. I forget exactly what the options are, but we're going to Solar on this attempt. Die, you freaking whatever you are. Oh no, I misspoke. Aqua's is one of the options to go to. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I'm actually making sense, sort of. So, this is supposed to be like a base as well, I'm guessing. So, it's pretty much like there's a base in each of the sectors. Sector Z is pretty empty. You're going to see that in a few episodes. Sector Z is actually pretty difficult because you have to, like, protect the Great Fox from giant missile attacks, and there's lots of them, and it's crazy, and I don't like giant missiles. Make sure you do avoid the buildings or parts of the base that are flying by, because you can get hit by them and they can rip off one of your wings, and it just really hampers your ability to fly, as well as it gets rid of your hyper lasers and all that stuff. You don't want that. Make sure you get the checkpoints too. I mean, this level isn't that hard, but anyway. There's some monkey robots! Yay! I don't even know if that blew it up, but I don't care. We're gonna go below the base with Peppy and fight all these monkey robots. I think this is the only level where you get to see these guys, but I think they're pretty cool. Like, I wouldn't mind having them on my team, as I said earlier. They're pretty awesome. The only hard part is that you pretty much have to lock onto them and shoot one of your charge shots at it, because if you don't, the chances of you being able to hit it are kind of slim, because you see how fast they move? Or they need to, like, stop right in front of you, and the chances of that happening are also pretty slim. Shut up, Peppy, you flew right in front of me, you idiot! How do you expect me not to shoot you? Because I'm just going forward, shooting, and you just fly directly into my line of fire. I hate it when they do that. I swear sometimes I want to destroy my entire team and just do it alone. Because at least most of the time I don't kill myself. So yeah. Oh, shut up, Slippy! No one likes you, you have no friends. Actually, unfortunately, I'm your friend. Hey Rob, what's up, man? He's gonna give us some supplies. When he gives you supplies, it's almost always bombs. So if you need bombs, make sure to watch out for Rob. And we're up to the boss battle already. This wasn't that long of a level, but yeah. So we start off, this actually has two phases. And the first one is when you're fighting two, I guess, of the monkey robot guys. I don't even know if they're supposed to be monkeys, but they kind of look like monkeys. And you can't target them, so you need to just kind of fly directly at them and shoot them as many times as possible. And you do need to use your radar in this because they are difficult to see, especially that dark one that's kind of the same color as the background. There's also a yellow one somewhere. See how hard he is to see from all the way over here? So you can definitely see it on the radar though. Once they're both dead, we're going to have to fight a third one who is bigger and does more damage. And he also has a shield thingamajiggy that he doesn't really use. And now the two options are to go to Aqua's. You need to wait for whatever this guy's name is. You have to wait for the boss to go over. Ow. Don't call me a cocky little freak. You're a cocky little freak. You're in a monkey suit. For real. Excuse me. You made me choke up a little bit. Okay, so for this one, you definitely need to use the radar because he's even faster than the other two, and he moves around a lot. And as you can see, he's that yellow thing on the radar, the big yellow block thing. And if you get a couple of good shots on him in a row, you can knock him out quickly, like so. But if you wait for him to go back to the ship and fight you from the ship, you can go to Aqua's. Since we didn't do that, I believe the next option is Katina and then Solar. So I think I misspoke earlier. I think that I said that this goes directly to Solar. And I think I was incorrect on that. I believe it goes to Katina first and then Solar. I believe. I always mix up the routes on this because a lot of the planets sound the same. If you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. Hell yeah. We blew up a lot of freaking enemies in that one though. And we got an extra R-ring. Yay. Woo. Well, that does it for Sector Y. As interesting as that was, we have to leave the robot monkeys behind. And our next destination is Katina. Okay, so we're at Katina, the frontline base. Katina is battling the enemy. Will you help them out? Yes, General. We will help them out. And we actually get to meet somebody else who's fighting on the same side as us. And his name is Bill, and he's a beaver, I want to say. I mean, he doesn't have the buck teeth, but he kind of looks like a beaver, so I don't know what else to call him, unless he's supposed to be like some kind of weird furret. Like, see, what is that? That's not a wolf.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's just Bill. I like Billy Beaver makes sense to me. Bill Beaver? Bill the Beaver? Whatever. Okay, so in this mission, we're going to be taking on more of Andross's forces. Although there's not really a boss per se, we do have to fight a larger mothership. But first, you need to focus on fighting the enemies. The planes that actually look like planes and look like R-wings are on our side, so you don't get any points or anything helping you for killing them. So don't knock out the team members, or the ones with the white and green jets. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? The darker colored planes that don't really have a shape that looks like a plane, they're the enemies, and once you knock out 10 of them, the mothership will show up and we can go from there. So we're almost there. Let me blow up another one.
Enemy mothership approaching.
Enemy mothership approaching. Okay.
Don't let anything through.
Yeah, ignore pretty much everything that Bill is saying because he's not going to tell you anything of use other than, oh, you knocked out one of ours. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Let me mutter a bunch of other stuff that you don't care about. This thing does actually look like a mothership. It looks like something directly out of some type of alien movie thingamajiggy. Anywho, the way to knock it out is to wait for its hatches to open, and it does need to get to the base first. And it's going to release a whole bunch of other enemies into the fray that you don't really want to be there. And it's going to make this map that's seemingly very big and, you know, with a lot of room to move around, it's going to make it extremely small because there's just going to be enemies everywhere. On the bright side, you don't have to worry as much about if you're shooting the right enemies or not.
Here they come.
And so basically when the hatches are not open, like right now you can't see anything coming out of the ship, just focus on knocking out as many enemies as possible because they will give you other power-ups. You know, they'll give you whatchamacallit, rings. Oh, I cannot think sometimes, or most of the time. Then Bill is actually going to say something useful for once, and that's something that you do want to watch out for. He's going to tell you that the hatches are open, and that means that the hatches for the, I guess, UFO, the mothership, whatever you want to call it, are out. Like that. Way to go, Bill. And now you have these 4 things down. You're going to want to shoot all of them, blow them up. There's 2, and I couldn't quite blow up the 3rd one, but there's 4 of them. And once you get Oh, did they go back in? They did. And I lost my lasers because oh crap, I lost a wing. I didn't even know that. How did that happen? That is not okay.
Man, there's just
How am I supposed to go through this and defeat the mothership with only one wing? Falco, seriously, you need to stop, like, yelling. How do you guys focus when you just keep talking every 5 seconds? Yeah, way to go, Slippy. You want a medal?
Cover the base.
Open the hatches, mothership. Open the hatches. It's gonna open the hatches when I'm directly under it or way too close to be able to shoot it. That's what usually happens. And I have to turn around and I'm wasting time. Oh, shut up, Bill. I wasn't trying to shoot you. That's what he says if you accidentally hit him or attempt to hit him. But it's, I don't know. I can't really tell what any of the enemies are. I mean, I just look for darker planes, which is most of them. But whatever. Whatever. The hatches are open yet again. Obviously when I wasn't in the right position. And since I lost my hyper lasers, this is going to take a little bit longer. Did I get it? I don't think I did. Please don't make me go through this a second or a third time. Where are the hatches? No, it's going to make me wait for them to open again. Are you serious? Bill, this is your fault. Why don't you help me? You're just flying around in circles and then yelling at me. And you're making my life miserable. Okay, well, I guess what we'll do is just try not to die between now and when the hatches open again. And actually, that's not the end of it after you blow up the 4th hatch. It actually will release a core, which is like kind of like the centerpiece that runs the whole thing, out of the center of the ship, and then you have to blow that up. After that, then you've defeated it. Yay, thanks, Bill. Let's go get that hatch. Where is it? There it is. Goodbye. No, okay. I was about to be like, am I going to fly by this again and have it not be blown up? Some sort of energy reaction. The core has appeared. That's what we're looking for. Thanks a lot, Bill. Now you have a time limit, as you can see in the top right-hand corner. And that thing in the middle is what you're shooting at. And if you have the hyper lasers, you should be able to kill it quickly. A lot quicker than what I did. But I ended up killing it by ramming it, literally, and surviving somehow. But that's not important how I survived. All that matters is that the mothership is destroyed. If you let it, whatchamacallit? If you let it destroy the base and you run out of time, you will not go to Solar. You'll go to a different planet that we've already gone to. So make sure that you blow up the mothership this time around if you want to go to Solar. And of course, I want to go to Solar because Solar is actually a really cool planet. It's kind of dangerous. It kind of sucks because you lose health steadily throughout the entire thing because of how hot it is. But it's still one of the cooler levels, so I wanted to make sure that I was covering it. And I'm excited to go. It's like the sun, man. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As you can see, we're moving on over to Solar in the next episode. And I think if you don't defeat it, you go to Fortuna. That's the planet I was thinking of. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for episode number 6. Game on.